All right, welcome back, my adventurers, to
Oh,
JAI Community D&D campaign. Last you left off, you went up the mountain in search of the Couatl, which you know where it exists. After crossing the river and almost losing our precious ranger Gilhanna, luckily Tegan was able to heal her, and Sage was able to blast the things killing her. And then you guys went off the beaten path a bit to go shopping in the Tabaxi city, way up in the mountain, called Onca. Phew, thank God for spreadsheets. I remember.
I
So you
remember.
guys are still in the city of Onca. You last spoke to the merchant Tequani, and that's where we ended our last session.
Yep.
All right.
After a long ass shopping trip.
Is there anything you guys wanted to do before I move on?
All right. So
We have not eaten yet today.
After the Gilhanna survived her death experience, Tegan and Sage came to her like, "Oh my God, do you know what would make this day so much more better? What if we went shopping?"
Wow.
Yeah, just put up your money and then run over to the store.
Oh my God.
We'll just do all our buying from now. We don't know if we'll ever do it again.
Yes.
Which was,
Yes.
yeah. But
I wonder how Dio
All right.
is doing. I wonder how Dio would have felt watching Gilhanna almost die
I know. Dio should have stayed.
in water.
Dio's probably wondering why I never flashback to
Why didn't Dio use his stand?
where was
Ah.
Dio? Hashtag where was Dio?
It's like, wait a minute, this isn't Kermit. Haha, it was me, Dio, all along.
Oh my god.
I was waiting for that.
Y'all are insufferable. I hate it here.
I know. All right. We have not eaten yet. So what are we gonna do about food? We can have Gilhanna make us some good berries, or we can get stuff. I don't care.
I mean, I only have one more spell slot for the day, and we're about to go.
Oh shit. Well, I can eat my rations then.
I never even knew I had one more spell slot for the day.
But I do have only one more spell slot for the day, exactly.
No, I was surprised that you even had one. Third level you get 3. That's true. You do have one more.
I have what, 2 or 3?
You use the two levels and then 1 first level.
So I have 3
Oh no.
left. 2.
Shaun has a ton.
I have a ton. Yeah. I'm
You're on
good.
my
You see,
But that's Shaun. I'm me.
you see a vendor selling like roasted lizards and so on, iguanas, small birds, just on sticks.
Ooh. Bird on a spit.
Yeah, just like a few. You can get a few for like a copper.
Mmm.
Okay.
Mm. I think Sage will go over.
It's a copper.
I would
Why
like
not?
to. I would
Y'all
like
have
to.
money?
I
I should have about 19 to 20 gold.
Once it's a copper, you can just throw it away. I just assume that like, when I say 1
I have a
copper,
bunch of coppers laying around.
like you just take off your shoe and there's a copper in there.
Okay. There's a copper on the ground. Here, oh, get some food. All right, so Sage gets like a bird on a spit to eat.
All right, so y'all
people.
y'all throwing down. Tegan, all of a sudden you get in your head. You feel almost, it's not a pain but a pressure, and then all of a sudden you're hearing the voice of your colleague back in the hospital, Gloria, the one that originally told you that the ailment.
Yes, go die running after a snake that might not even exist. I remember
Yes.
Gloria.
Gloria who told you
I
about
remember you,
ailment.
Gloria.
Like, had ulterior motives. She knew never want to die. You wanted that head position.
Floria, her voice comes in. Tegan, were you able to find the Couatl? Gold Petal is getting worse by the hour. And what this is a spell called Sending. What it allows the user to do is project up to 25 words to their target, and the target gets to respond. You have 25 words to respond. I'm going to count them off, and I'll give you 10 seconds to like articulate them.
Mount Couatl Mountain. Currently planning to go up and try not to die in the process.
You have like 3 words to burn if you want.
Okay.
Piece of shit.
Wish us luck.
Perfect. Ping, and that is it. You did hear a panic in her voice though. The worry when she said, Gold Petal is getting worse by the hour.
Yeah.
And
So it's like we gotta. Our patient is not doing good, guys. We can't let this trip be in vain.
Gilhanna overheard. Well, sorry. Gilhanna observed that the Tabaxi sage and his old friend were very well acquainted with the area. So she asks Sage if he knows any shortcuts for us to get back to where it is that we used to be. I guess I could just ask Sage of the mountains. These are your mountains, no?
These are some of my mountains.
Ah, so you know a shorter way for us to get back to where we came from?
I may know a path or two that might lead back that I've used in my youth.
Tequan yells in, ha! These are as much Sage's mountains as much as those are my skies, or those are my suns. Sage knows very little of these places. There's routes to Zibalba if you have a suicide wish.
And like Sage just like side eyes to Quanin because he's just always undermining him.
So you come home.
Friendship
Gives him a squinted look because she doesn't like how he's talking to her about her teammate.
And then you hear the old man pipe up. In fact, I go there every day just to spit on the ground there. And you see, he said, if you're so willing to kill yourself, come. And he whistles. And you see, I want to get this geographically right. You hear the noise of like
He is fully planning to kill us. TPK.
Yeah, sounds about right.
You hear okay, perfect. You hear some clip clapping, and the noise of a cart pulling up, and you see a pair of llamas and a cart roll up.
Can we call them? Can I call one of the llamas Cusco?
Yes.
I mean, of course you should call him Cusco. That's his name. Cusco and Cuscos.
It's Cusco.
Yes.
And he boards onto the cart in the driver's side and says, "Are you coming?"
Fine. Sage gets on.
Hold on. So everybody, our wish list, right? We have everything on our wish list. Everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, cool.
If there's anything that you want to buy, just tell me now, real quick. Anything? No?
What is around? We look around. What's around?
Other than clothes, food, other stuff that you'd have seen. What's that?
How much
What
money do
clothes are available?
Do we have any money?
Just like fur and stuff. Clothes on the bright side is pretty cheap.
No.
If you have any money?
Yeah, do I have any money?
I should have a few left. I think I should have like 20 left.
Yeah, roughly. I have roughly 20 as well.
Yeah.
I mean, like, didn't we spend that on the potion?
Oh yeah, you say you bought a snake potion?
No, didn't we spend that on a potion? Like, it was about.
Was that what you asked? You asked me how much I had left last time for?
Yeah. And then
Oh,
you said you had 20, and then Tegan had, I think, Tegan had 20, I had 18, and then you had 20.
Oh, so did we spend it on that?
I mean, like, we would have had change left. It's only 50 GP for a potion, so 20 plus 18. So we'd have 8 gold left.
Oh, clothes is like a few gold actually. Like travelers clothes is like 2 gold. Yard clothes is like 5 silver.
So 2 gold.
What is traveler's clothes?
I just say like jackets and boots and jeans, not jeans, but like sturdy jerkin pants.
I want this picture now of
No,
Sage in a jacket, boots, and jeans.
I want Gilhanna in a pair of Old Navies. Old Navy.
I'll just get a pair of Bucky Riders and call it a life.
I was thinking just 2 sailors on each side.
I would like. Oh, sorry. So 2 gold pieces each, then, basically.
Yeah, I want a set of like traveling clothes.
Well, technically, one person would have 4. You can't divide 8 into 3, but whatever.
Yeah, so I'll take 1 set of traveling clothes.
Alright, add it to your sheet and we'll move on.
Hold on, I wanted to buy a net and caltrips.
No,
Add
we
it
have
to your
enough.
thingy.
I was checking the price just to make sure. I think it's just $1 for caltrips and net, though, right? One GP for net, 1 GP for caltrips, right?
Yeah, it should be.
All right, so that's it.
Alright, and with the llamas, and you have a donkey and a cart now. How are you dealing with that?
Wait. No, you said that I should re-look it, and I did. I took the donkey and the cart off.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, so alpacas will bring you to where you need to go.
Wait, I thought they were llamas.
Oh, there are llamas. That is actually, you see, when I paused to go check, I was checking to see which one is native to these Mesoamerican plains. I don't know if it's both, but I definitely saw that llamas were, so they're llamas. Yes. So these llamas carry you up the hill to where you came from. Down the mountains, you see the shrubbery start to dissipate. There was a lot of agricultural land in unlikely places, like way up on the edges of cliffs, in whatever short plains you might see between the mountains. So you go back down to some of the more barren mountains with more rock formations, and then you start heading back up to where the mountain you were coming from, Zibalba, following the river.
Gilhanna is on constant lookout for danger.
And what you're looking for?
I'm looking for anything that might attack us from a good vantage point. Mainly any animals or wild animals.
Okay. Perception.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Flintstone, good.
Let's go.
Is 18?
Yeah. Plus my modifier, but I think 18 is good enough.
Is that a good roll?
With that 18, you see in the river, like...
God damn it, river. Flashbacks.
You'll see a few crabs and stuff like that that are a bit bigger than you'd like crabs to be. Over to the mountain, you see goats. In the sky, a few birds. A couple of snakes in the tree from time to time. Other rodents. Yeah, nothing.
Okay, so nothing of immediate danger.
Of immediate danger.
I mean, the snakes in trees usually try to make you eat forbidden fruit, so be careful of that.
Yes.
Speaking of which, You have one more spell slot. Speaking of fruit. No? Okay, good,
Oh,
good.
okay. Yes. I'd like to reach up and grab a branch and use my last spell to cast Goodberry.
I'm not saying you need to.
Okay, then I don't do that then. What I am saying is, I still have one spell slot for animal friendship, and yes, I know even though my spell save is low, if we buck up on something, like a good berry is only going to keep us alive, which I guess would have helped in the last circumstance if I was able to eat one, and I could only eat one, and it's just 1 HP. So I could cast it. I asked the group, do you think that are we stocked up on enough supplies? Do you think we would need any good berries to aid us on our journey?
I mean, it could never hurt.
Okay.
Well, we have 2 health potions.
So, Tegan, how do you feel about it?
I think it could come in handy.
Okay, so
Especially
Gilhanna reaches
I'm
up
not able to do something like use a whole med kit.
Gilhanna reaches up to a branch, avoiding any snakes that might be there, breaks off a piece, and then uses her spell to cast Goodberry.
Alright, and you're going the full 10 berries?
Oh wait, am I going to use a spell slot anyway?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know why you would not do 10 berries.
Yeah, so full
As well
10
as your
berries.
time.
I give Sage 3, give Tegan 4, and I keep 3 for myself.
All right, so 3. So wait, are my previous good berries like expired despite being chilled?
Yeah. You take it out, it's just fully gone sour.
All right, just throw it away.
Yeah.
3 more.
Alright.
Imagine like porridgey ass freaking berries and they just are like spoiled. That cannot smell good.
No.
As you continue up the mountain, you see in the distance towering figure. At first, like you were far away and you figure, okay, yeah, that person is far away. You get closer and it feels like the person is closer than they appear, then you realize it's just a really, really tall person. A figure, humanoid. I'm going to introduce our guest today, Prince Layne.
Hey, what's up?
All I know is Tegan is freaking paranoid. Just this tall ass thing. What the hell is that?
The South Plate for the Lakers.
What is that?
So,
I want to be extra protective.
Can you describe for me just what they see? So what your character looks like and the race and class.
Oh, before he does that, I feel so sorry, but just remembering this, did you remember to check the view while recording?
The view to ensure it's showing everybody. Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, go ahead.
Wait, me, go ahead?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, all right. So what you see is this big, hulking, darker-skinned stone man, right, with red locks, and he has a big sword on his back and some scale mail. Yeah, and
So a golem?
not too freaky yellow eyes. Yeah.
What's your race and class?
It's like he just has really thick skin. Yeah, really thick.
All right.
What's the race and class?
Yeah, the race is Goliath, and my class is Barbarian.
Oh Lord.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a new, a stronger member now.
We have a second tank.
We don't actually know if he's friendly yet.
That is true. We should probably attack him.
I mean, that's worked very well for you guys so far. Why would
Frankly, Goliaths kind of look super intimidating. We're just like
Prince,
three squishy ass warriors.
Prince, do I have permission to share what it looks like so I can like?
Literally just Googled like what a Goliath looks like, and Tegan is fully paranoid.
But the good part about having artists in this group is that They actually
that we can just draw them.
shit.
That is
You guys
true.
did this.
Oh, sick.
Damn. Hello. Yeah, he
Yo.
looks terrifying. He does not look friendly to me, even if he is.
I know, right?
All right.
So like Tegan is just
Go ahead. You were saying Tegan is just.
Thinking impure thoughts.
All right. So Aaron Calagigo, you are.
His name is what?
Ooh,
Aaron Calagigo.
Aaron.
I'm very impressed,
Aaron?
Shaun, that you pronounce that. But you guys don't know this. This is narrative. So Aaron
Gotcha.
Calagigo.
Oh, okay.
Aaron Calagigo, you are walking down this mountain. You have just recently been, not recently, you a little while back were separated from your group. You were told to guard the entrance and wait outside, but it has been quite a while. A few weeks have passed and you've heard nothing from any of them. You at this point have run out of rations and have no choice but to descend down the mountain until you can pass the gates, hopefully with help at some point. And then you see, as you look up, travelers, some old tabaxi in a cart leading llamas, and then in the back you see 3 adventurers. Who wants to go first?
I can go first.
Shaun.
Okay.
I don't know. Did you want me to? Oh, I guess I can't. Oh, WhatsApp is open in another window. Did you want me to send you his thing, or you want to show Sage while I do this?
Yes.
You can
Start describing him.
screen share.
I
Sage.
will
All right.
need time.
All right, no problem. All right, so Sage is a Tabaxi wizard with a background as a sage. Should I go through the entire thing?
Nah, just what he looks
Yeah.
like.
Nah. All right. So basically, he's 6'2", 220 pounds, black fur, emerald eyes, very smart looking.
All right, and so at that point you look up and see this.
All right. We're packing there.
Who's next? Tegan.
I'll go next. Why not? I will go next. So on the other side of the cart, next to this Tabaxi wizard, you see what the hell? Wait. Am I online? I'm just making sure.
Yeah, you're here. Never mind.
My thing's being weird. All right. So next to the Tabaxi wizard, you see a human cleric. Sorry, I'm trying to load up my sheet. My thing is laggy and terrible.
Actually, I've
It looks like this.
never asked what is Tegan's background.
Oh, my background is folk hero.
Oh,
Okay,
My background is folk hero. So yeah. So this is my noodle. She is a life domain cleric. Literally exists to keep the party alive. That has proven very effective. Yeah. So she's 5'8", weighs about 154 pounds, has that He-Man hair going on,
He-Man.
and tan skin, probably from working in the sun a lot. Who knows? So yeah, that's my baby. That's my baby.
Could you imagine this group without a healer?
yes.
Dead from day one. They would literally have been a day one casualty without a healer and a healing potion, because then the healer would have died.
And then yet I have to force y'all to get healing potions. It's like, drink y'all medicine, damn it. Finally, you see Arlando. Would you like to introduce for me Gilhanna?
Okay. My character's name is Gilhanna Flintstone. She's a Dwarven Ranger. She's 5'2" and about 153 pounds after her last binge of good berries. She uses a axe. She has a new battle axe and a longbow. She has green eyes, mauve skin, and whitish silverish hair. Although we don't know why it is that her skin is that color as yet, we will find out one day.
She probably ate
died
poison
trying.
and it
So
messed up her
so
skin.
too bad we didn't get a flashback to why her skin was purple.
Ooh, if she gets another near death, which I hope we don't, maybe we'll find out.
Sage might actually push her into danger to find out this
Do
information.
not, for God's sake. I'm gonna have to turn into this group's mom, I swear.
So as you travel forward, the Goliath, and you hear them talking about. So you hear the party in the cart. I'll allow them to discuss what they're discussing. They were talking about good berries. Did any of you use the word Zibalba once?
No.
No, we were talking about good berries last.
Yeah.
So yeah, no Zibalba.
Are these good berries on the path to Zababa really a good idea?
So, but
Yeah.
you would see them heading. You know what's up that mountain, Orin. So you'd have an idea of that. You would have been waiting for a group of, I want to say, competent-looking people to pass to help you to breach these walls. But I guess these people will do.
Hey,
Okay, no, we are a very squishy ass looking set of adventures for real. We got a cat with no armor. What? Did you buy armor?
I didn't. I just bought clothes.
You have no armor. We
Taquani
have
wouldn't
a
let you.
teenager, and we have me, a freaking nurse. So yeah.
It just occurred to me as well. Gilhanna, you're in like hide armor with a jaguar head.
Oh, yeah.
Just stick an axe in there for good measure, you know?
Yes.
That's fun.
The symbolic.
Yeah, so this cart is about to pass you unless you have anything of note to say.
Yeah, we just continue talking about good berries. Like we.
stop! Hey.
Huh?
Yeah, so I
Huh?
have this booming voice. Stop them before they pass by. Yes.
What is this? I have my papers in order.
So I came here with a group of adventurers, not quite like the ones you have here, and I could really use some help. We're trying to save our general, and he's stuck in this dungeon here. I haven't heard from my friends in a bit, and while I could probably deal with this myself, I am out of rations, so a bit of help would always be appreciated. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And Sage responds like, "Really wish we could help, but we have a dying child that we really need to go save. So I really hope you find help on your way. Take care."
Wait, Gilhanna understands what loss of comrades might feel like since she almost got lost herself. And she asked him if he would be, because this cart is going to go back to the village. If he could come with us temporarily, and then on the way back he could go to the village and get aid. Like we could give him the rations and he just follow us till the end, and then he can get the cart to go back.
Remember, you're thinking of Gilhanna. What does Gilhanna want to do specifically?
Oh, okay, Gilhanna.
I thought he was speaking as Gilhanna.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I was gonna Sage just looks at her and just like,
Oh,
you realize we're being pulled by llamas, and besides, whose lap do you expect this Goliath to sit on?
Okay, I've probably seen every manner of species. Although
Yeah.
but the moment you say that you're kind of low on rations, I'll probably just go into my backpack and pull out one of my little rations and give it, just like toss it over at
That's
him.
nice.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
Oh, give him a good berry.
It's only one day's worth, but it's not a good berry because our good berries are important.
Gilhanna says to her teammates that in this environment that we're not used to, nobody wants to be left alone. So even if we gave him rations, it doesn't mean that he won't be attacked by a horde or an eel or piranha.
Yeah, but remember that I literally just got a message from my colleague. We have to rush. This child is getting.
And I'm not asking us to divert.
As much as I would like to stop and help him, we still have our own stuff to deal with first.
We're not saying we should stop to
Unless
help.
we're going in the same direction. Which direction do you want to go right now?
Orange,
Tall
you want to
Goliath
go
dude?
up the mountain.
So what I'm hearing is
We're heading up. Where are you
No,
going?
no. I'm just giving Orange
urgent
something.
task. You have an urgent task, right? Well, these men I was with, they are quite strong. Maybe they'll still be alive by the time I come back. I could possibly help you guys first. I'm sure this won't take a long time, right?
We could use some assistance dealing with the.
We kind of had a very rough time getting here. We've used a lot of spell resources and everything. So if we can get extra hands at all to help us. Do you know anything about Zibalba?
I'm not
Do a history check for me, Arian.
history check. Wait.
Oh
So,
shoot! I'm so sorry.
Oh wait,
I'm giving you a link to what we used to roll, so we can all see. It's roll dice with friends, and I will not say the last part of the link because I don't want people to jump onto a thing when we're on it. But rolldicewithfriends.com has rooms that you can set up and view.
Remind him to change his name as well.
yeah. We don't need another Dallas dice roller in here.
Default to Dallas Dice Roller, but just put in Orin's name, and it should be good.
It fits in there.
Okay, can you
Just
hear
put
me?
in the first name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Sound good. All right, so did you send me the link?
Yeah, look in the chat. Zoom chat.
Zoom chat. Hold on. Is it set to public or private?
I sent him privately, but let me resend it publicly.
Gilhanna hears that Aaron wants to help us, but how can we help him?
I just gave him rations, so he won't die.
So we'll just pay rations for his service.
Right now, y'all don't know his name as yet. What?
We don't even know who he is.
How will we help the stranger? Will we pay him in rations?
What was the D20 roll?
5. He's still Dallas Dice Roller, bro.
Okay, change the name from Dallas Dice Roller to Arin, the thing that I can't pronounce or spell last name. And then, so you, Arin, actually don't know what Zibalba is. All you knew is that your captain and party went up a mountain into some room and disappeared and hasn't come back.
We're going to the same place then.
Yeah, but Gilhanna doesn't know this as yet, apparently.
Yeah. So we just asked him, like, where is he going?
I
just asked him if he knew where anything about Zibalba, because that's where we're headed.
Oh, but did he answer where he was going?
That's what they, I don't know about that part.
Aaron has post-traumatic flashbacks as they ask him questions.
Yeah, I was on my way back to the town or any nearest town. I'm actually not from here, but there's a dungeon up the hill. That's where I was with my compatriots, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but if you guys require help, I can offer some assistance.
All right. We can't afford to tally any longer. There isn't really any space in the cart for a strapping man of your size. So, would you mind?
We do have a member of our group that can move at what do you call it? It's 60. I was 60 feet per second.
Yeah, but think about the llamas, okay? There's only 2 of them.
Oh, you immediately volunteer somebody else to get out and walk.
I know, right?
Like, it ain't gonna be me. I'm a dwarf.
Like, I got those stuff here.
You're fast, right?
And I'm wearing heavy armor, so don't look at me.
Yes, you cat person. There, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not to sound offensive or anything, but aren't you people fast? Like particularly fast?
Stringpaw, the old Tabaxi says, cat person is our word.
Exactly. The name is Sage of the Mountain. How do you do?
I'm a bit distressed.
What should we call you, stranger?
Orin. Aurrin in regular common speech. Yeah.
So
Alright.
the cart moves up the mountain. I guess one of you would have to actually, yes, walk behind it, but it's only going like 30 feet, so it's
Going
All
on
right.
30 feet.
So can we just do a rock paper scissors between all of us to see who gets out of this?
Y'all are really gonna add me to the mix, guys.
To
Y'all
be
are dressed
fair.
slightly.
Honestly, you all look like you could use the rest. As you can see here, I'm quite strong, quite built.
Okay.
I'd probably break your cart anyways. It's fine.
Gilhanna offers Arryn a good berry just so that he can replenish any stamina he might lose on our journey to save up.
Okay, so one ration and one good berry. Why not?
Cool.
The good berry counts as a ration as well. So
Good berry is like a
stretch
food,
you.
you know, so you're good.
All right. Cool.
And also gives you
strange
1
magical
HP.
food. Okay.
Yep.
All
All
right.
right. To Quanin, let's go.
I'm Stringpaw. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Stringpaw. And then he looks off in the middle distance, with the face of horror that you saw him with before. Still almost fully blind, but the alpacas seem to know the way. And he whips them and they carry on up the mountain. A few...
So your driver is blind.
Yes, as all good
He's also
drivers
very
are.
experienced,
But not deaf.
but not deaf.
As
All
funny
right.
as it is, this is actually the least dangerous on all the since the start of the.
I'll definitely walk. I'll walk. Yep. I'll walk.
All right, so we're on our way.
And go ahead.
I was gonna ask. I forgot. Like how much further until we get to our destination?
Currently, you're a quarter of the way up the mountain. So you guys are coming back down from the other mountain that you did, and with the carts and so, quarter of the way up. Around a quarter of the way up, you see goats all over the place. Just regular mountain goats on the edges of the cliffs.
All right. So while we're doing that, Gilhanna, remain vigilant. We don't want any more surprises today.
Yes,
Sage
please.
Sage actually decides to, since it's true, everyone is moving extremely slow, that he is going to get out of the cart and kind of practice his new spell while moving, which since it's a movement spell, it actually works out anyway, because basically he has to practice for 2 hours anyway.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So you would definitely be able to do that during the traveling. So is it an abjuration spell? Because if not, it should cost like a full 50 GP. Which,
if I remember right, no, it's a transmutation spell.
So full 50 GP.
Yeah.
I might have to check if you had enough money for that, but that's fine.
No, I definitely did. I had 70 something before I bought it.
Okay. Where did the other 40 for the potion come from?
We pooled money together.
Oh yes, perfect. You're good. So yeah, you can practice your spell in that time. I won't take that away from you. So the goats appear everywhere, birds flying overhead. Peaceful so far. Like, you guys enjoying that? Finally, some peaceful scenery.
I don't trust you. But regardless, because I'm still kind of stressed. I'm still just slightly stressed from the events of the morning. So I'm probably just meditating during the trip and stuff. Just some casual meditation, nothing like, fancy.
I'm observing the sage perform these strange magical things with his fingers and all of that.
Yeah, I don't even know what I should think about what's actually happening.
Yeah,
because what I'm practicing is expeditious retreat. So it's basically, I guess I would be like following the cart and then I'd like dash left, like practicing it.
I mean, you could just don't like dash off of the mountain or something.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's a wipe. It's fine.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
So you're doing that, and then it's all like.
I'm like zipping and zapping everywhere. Like a speed.
It's like when, what do you call it when your cat has that
I was just about to say Gilhanna is using her battle axe to reflect the sun like a laser pointer.
Oh, Jesus. Sage loves that.
all right.
So cute.
Oh, man.
And there is a giant goat that you see ahead of you.
Giant goat.
Yeah, you guys would see it from before. You see the regular, normal, medium-sized human world average goat, and then you see this huge, lumbering, cow-sized mountain goat just lumbering its way across the rocks.
Is this like a goat or is it like a ram?
Ram.
Okay.
That's
And
a
then-
big boy. Should we
Yeah.
hunt it?
It
That's
bleeds
gross.
a very
I like how you're thinking. Food.
Not even food, just selling it.
It
Oh yeah,
bleeds-
Gilhanna's all about money.
Mm.
it bleeds like a very heavy bleed. And then there's just like Stringpaw hears it and then just has this look of concern, and then just like flicks his the lead to just like get the llamas to go a little faster.
So wait, is it in the middle of the...
It is off your path a bit. It's a very narrow way. Call it about 10 feet across. It is
Mhm.
about 50 feet ahead of you, but to the side.
in the
on
middle or like to the side of the
to the
path?
side on the mountain.
Okay. All right, Gilhanna, keep an eye on that goat just in case. Sorry, we just proceed.
So I'm not sure if Gilhanna, because is it near the edge of the mountain, the goat?
It says like it's at the side of the
You guys-
path.
All right, so which side
up-
is closest to the other side to the edge where you
Right.
can follow?
You have road before the edge, and it's a winding mountain, so you have like edge and then things at the bottom, trees and so, and then you'd have been winding around this path to get here.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Snake Mountain, gotcha.
Yes, Snake Mountain.
All right, I mean we're just proceeding along pretty much.
Now that we've seen this giant goat
Vigilantly.
and this guy said move faster, can I ask the old man why he seemed if something is wrong, since he's kind of picked up pace and he seems concerned? Am I allowed to do that?
You can you can just do it in character. His name is Stringpaw.
All right. His name's what?
Stringpaw.
String-
I
Oh.
don't know.
Springplow. Yeah.
Springbok?
Stringpaw.
String paw, like a cat playing with yarn. String paw.
Oh, I was just,
Stringball. Oh, that's kind of
yeah.
cute. Hey,
I
excuse
was
me,
gonna say a
Mr.
grandpa made of string.
Yes. Hi,
I thought
excuse me,
about both
Mr.
of those.
Stringball. I can't help but notice that you seem a bit on edge. Is something wrong?
Not yet. Everything's fine. Don't worry your head, little girl. And as he says that, he looks
Mention of the giant ram.
like, huh?
No mention of the giant goat thing.
He says
Met our fair share of giant animals through
he
this
says-
campaign,
yeah.
so
he says those are a bad
I don't think that's
omen.
gonna be a
Which will try
surprise
to
to
kill
us.
us.
He says
we had a
those
giant
are,
frog, a giant eel.
he looks at the goat in the direction of it, squints a bit, and says those are a bad omen.
Okay, that's good. As long as it stays over there and bees at battle. Right.
But you guys are
Oh.
coming up to it. You are now would have moved up about 30 feet. You'd be about 10 feet away from it, and it's eyeing you.
Goats eye me all the time, and they don't necessarily be aggressive.
Yeah. So Sage, while Sage is like practice, like Sage is stopping his practice and he's like keeping behind the cart, and he's just in case preparing for a dodge while
Okay.
walking.
Dodge action.
Yep.
All right. Anything else on the good?
Gilhanna, no, since considering how Kermit responded to Gilhanna having her knife out, she's cautious. She's also prepared to dodge, but she doesn't want to pull any weapons out and possibly goad this thing into attacking. So she's also preparing.
So you guys pass.
I don't trust wild animals, so I have my hand, stretch the hand back like this, scratch the head, not necessarily touching.
I'll just be prepared to
the
cast any. Yeah. I'll just kind of have myself just like ready to spring into action.
Everyone
I did not tell you guys this as yet. You can prepared actions. You are able to prepare an action for the eventuality that something happens, but it's very specific. So it's if this, then I do this. So like you can say, if this comes within 10 feet of that, I will hit it. It's like very specific.
Sick.
You can do it with spells, but even if you don't do it with the spell, you burn the spell slot. So it's safer to do it with cantrips.
If it's prepared
as
and it doesn't cast a spell, it still burns the spell slot.
Right.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, so it's safer to do with cantrips in cases like that. Like you can prepare in your case, like a thunderclap if those mosquitoes come in your face like that.
Yes. Yes.
Phrasing was off, but
I do have Sacred Flame just in case we do need to quickly attack something. So
can we for the rest of this thing, can we just rename Sacred Flame to Pentecostal Flame?
Pentecostal Fire.
Yeah.
So you guys.
So what I'll do though is I'll stand at the side of the cart that is nearest to the goat. Yeah, I'll at least do that and prepare to attack should it come too close to me.
All right. So if the goat comes too close to you, you'll attack. Perfect. So you guys walk past the goat just fine. And then swooping down, you see a giant eagle grab the goat and yank it from the edge of the cliff. And you watch it fall as the eagle just dives down towards it.
Well, a giant eagle too?
Yeah, and Gilhanna notice that the birds circling in the sky, now that you're higher up the mountain, are pretty big.
All right, I just want it to be. Is
that also a bad omen? Because
that should be a good omen. It got rid of the bad omen.
No, it's a bad omen because everything's huge and Gilhanna's short, guys.
I want it to be pointed out that I rolled up a raw 18 for perception, and I
at the bottom of the hill. At the bottom of the hill. You're not
at the top.
With dexterity,
I'm sorry. Let me clarify. At the bottom of the mountain, maybe hill is making it seem too small.
Yeah.
It's just that, all right, if you look at like a jankro, right? And you see a jankro, right? It's a pretty big bird.
Just like how all planes look big from here.
Yes, but you can realize if you know it's a plane, it shouldn't be that big from that high up. You understand what I'm saying?
20 maybe.
All right,
do rangers have really good like spatial perception?
All right, so you said Gilhanna.
Maybe they do, but does Gilhanna? Right. That's the question.
Gilhanna notices that the birds are a little bigger than they are, right?
Yeah, some pretty big birds, and one swoops down towards the llama. Can y'all roll initiative?
Sure. Great.
I wanted to suggest that we rub some
boys.
Yes, finally. 15.
15 for Sage?
No,
15 for me too.
17 for Gilhanna.
That is a 6 plus 2, 8 for me. Yeah.
Give me a second.
Oh, wait. What are we plussing?
Initiative.
Have we supposed to have been plussing things this whole time?
Your dex.
Oh, my dex? I've never done that.
Yeah, your dex modifier.
Oh, okay. So I
I
guess
don't have
that's,
a dex modifier. It's just sitting at 0, so it's just how it is.
I do. So mine's +2. So cool,
All right.
cool.
So then you would be 17?
17, yes. So tied with Gilhanna
Hey.
again.
No, Gilhanna is 17 plus something, I think. I don't know.
17 plus 1, so 18.
Okay.
So I think Gilhanna is still the highest.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Let me just remove that goat that died from your initiative order. Because I have to be prepared in case you do hit it.
Wait, did I miss anything?
Nah.
Mhm.
All right, Gilhanna. Unless these things have high dex, which I'm checking right now. But why would I ever be dexterous? It is super dexterous. You do not go first. It is. Oh
Wait, you
no.
18? Holy crap.
All right. How do I want to play this? I'm just going to do this simply. It's going to go after the llama. I'm just going to roll to hit.
I like how the DM is now hiding his roles.
Wait, are you hiding your
You
roles? We've
traitor.
been seeing your roles
Okay.
all this time. It just helps us to understand. We're like, bro.
I mean, I'm going to show you like my rolls to hit.
Okay.
I mean, all right, fine. It's whatever.
It's just the
Have you-
initiative is different. So you have I would say a fully dead llama, because by the time I roll damage for what a mule would be, it's
Oh
dead. I will say it's not Cusco.
Cusco's the llama.
Oh, it's the other llama. Hey, all llama lives matter. We're not here picking favorites.
That was
The
a
llama
goat.
is dead.
That was a giant goat.
Como te llama? That's terrible. That's nothing. It is.
Yeah.
I just got it. Sorry.
Like surprisingly competent.
Good job,
I mean,
Bill.
death changes somebody.
Yes.
So for now, I'm
And I
gonna
think
hold on to it.
Sage will eventually get the moniker Sage, the tankiest wizard.
Well, you can always dream.
They're very squishy for a tank. I end up sneezing because it just tickles
It's like you put
my
a chicken
nose
in a
as it
blender.
flies through.
Mm.
Oh my god.